Sally was a good Canadian housewife and mother. One day, while Sally was washing the dishes after ironing her dress and curling her hair, she looked up to a clock on the wall and realized her friend would be arriving for brunch in 10 minutes. What will Sally do now? I know! She will head over to the icebox and grab premium white Weston bread. After consulting the 88 family-friendly recipes in our cookbook, she can create a complete, healthy, and delicious brunch, and have the kitchen cleaned before her friend arrives.
The cookbook I chose to focus on was called 88 Mealtime Surprises Made with Weston's Bread. In this publication, Weston is presenting bread as the nation's, as well as a family's, necessity for healthy living. This correlates strongly with Aaron Bobo Strain's Making White Bread by the Bomb's Early Light, an article presenting white bread as a tool of both assimilation and a political motivation to force countries to support the US in the Cold War. As the article states, even as the US was lagging in other areas, because they could provide a lot of food, they always came out ahead. The Weston publication reinforced the idea of bread as a nation's necessity by stating in the introduction, under the title Bread as a 3 times a day food, that, quote, "The woman who feeds her family wisely is building bone, muscle, and sinew for years, and for generations yet to come. And just as nations have looked upon their wheat supply as a main source of existence, so does she look to the wheat loaf as a vital source of nutrient for the members of her family." End quote. One can never know the effect that 88 Mealtime Favorites Made with Weston's Bread, my source, had on the general public of Canada. However, the fact that it exists and is presented in the manner it was allows a certain amount of confidence that it was appealing to Canadians and housewives in a manner that had worked before. By including information on the nutrient content and healthiness associated with Weston's bread, it is easily deduced that these factors were important to the purchaser. In the other article for this week, Paul Josephson discusses the importance of the fish stick within Canadian culture. Technological advancements and advertising allowed the fish stick to become an acceptable and generally perceived healthy alternative for lunch meals and entrees. Both Strain and Josephson emphasize how mass production of food can change the entire nation or many nations' ideas of what is desirable for their diet.